What's up, everybody? It's the Ginger Yeti, and I'm checking in from the road. We just finished up 5 in a row, and now we're here on a day off in Florence, South Carolina. It's a little chilly out. Just been chilling in the room, getting in some beers because I bought some beers, I don't know, a couple weeks ago before Thanksgiving at a little convenience store bottle shop thing in Grand Rapids. I'm finally trying to get to them because it's just been a really busy tour. Haven't had a lot of time to watch videos or record videos or review beers. But today I don't have a lot of work to do, and I'm finally able to get in some beer reviews. However, what I have here isn't a beer. So while I was at that little beer, liquor store, convenience store, I saw this thing, and it sounded kind of interesting. And sometimes you want to try something different, like Brew says, try something different. And this is something different, so I figured I'd pick it up. This is the Kentucky Coffee Whiskey Hard Cold Brew. It's lightly sweetened. It's the mocha flavor. There's a picture of the can right there. And it is 5.9% alcohol. It's 12 fluid ounces. It's kind of in that like Red Bull kind of shaped can. On the side of the can here, it says, a premium mixed cocktail made with whiskey, cold brew coffee concentrate, and natural flavors. Served chilled or on the rocks. It's a product of the USA, canned by Kentucky Coffee Whiskey Company. Never heard of them. Out of Cold Springs, Minnesota. You know, something called Kentucky coffee I would think would be brewed in Kentucky or made, distilled, whatever, manufactured in Kentucky. Apparently it's from Cold Springs, Minnesota. That's everything to speak of really on the can. And it just sounded like something different, something interesting to me. I don't know, hopefully it's good. I'm sure it's going to end up being sugary and sweet, although it does say lightly sweetened. I don't see any nutrition information on here. KentuckyCoffee.com. Like I said, 5.9% alcohol. So who knows? Sometimes you gotta try something different. You can't always be drinking beers, right? I'm sure now with that crazy update to Untappd, this probably is on Untappd, but I'm not gonna look because I don't rate other things like this on Untappd. Untappd has always been a beer app for me. It's always gonna be a beer app for me. And if you wanna hear more about that, go check out my rant about Untappd I did a few weeks ago. Because Untappd has definitely jumped the shark. You can rate waters and sodas and all kind of things on there. But I'm digressing once again, so let's get on into this. I'm going to pour it into my festive iconic plastic cup here. And that looks like a whiskey cola. I kind of thought it would be more like a coffee color, but this looks like a whiskey cola kind of color. Get a nose on it. That smells like coffee, like big, strong, freshly brewed coffee, like coffee grounds coffee. Yeah, it just smells like coffee to me. There's no indication of alcohol or whiskey on the nose. And that is a brownish, dirty brown color, black. I mean, that almost looks like coffee in the cup now it's poured out. Pouring it looked like a whiskey cola or watered down cola. But in the cup here, it looks like coffee. And it's got about a half a pinky's worth of chocolatey brown head. And that's about everything for this, describing this little beverage here. So let's take a drink of this Kentucky Coffee Whiskey Hard Cold Brew Lightly Sweetened Mocha. Cheers, everybody. That is very watery. Very, very watery. There's some... It's kind of weird. In the front half of the palate, all the way through till you swallow, it's just watery and faint coffee. But after I swallow it, this chocolatey mocha coffee flavor starts building and building in my mouth. It's kind of odd. Right before you swallow, it just tastes like watered down coffee. But after the swallow, it turns into this like chocolatey mocha, tasty beverage. If this tasted like the aftertaste, this would be an excellent beverage. However, for me, it's just way too watery. It needs more of a body to it. There is no indication of the alcohol, which is good. But there's not enough body to it. The flavors aren't there initially. I mean, I do enjoy the aftertaste of it, but I would like some of that flavor, some of that chocolatey mocha coffee taste when the liquid is in my mouth. There's no indication of whiskey, no indication of alcohol at all. If you poured this in a glass, nobody'd even know this was alcohol. You wouldn't know it was alcohol. And the AC kicks on. So, overall, this Kentucky coffee whiskey, hard, cold brew, no indication of whiskey whatsoever. The mocha flavor, it's just kind of there. I'd give it a little play. It's cool to try something different. I don't know how new it is. If you're into cold brews and into coffee and things like that, you might want to give it a shot. I don't think I'd buy it again. I mean, if it was sitting around, if it was free, if it was in the backstage, I'd drink it, but it's just misses the mark for me. Hope this video doesn't miss the mark for you. I know it's kind of different that I'm doing a RTD, ready to drink kind of cocktail thing instead of a beer. Let me know down below if you've had this. Let me know what you think of me doing some of these other kind of things. Sometimes it's fun to change it up. And as always, embrace the adventure.